I'm Emily Parker.
And I'm Joe.
And this is Package.
Because we found him on our doorstep when he was a puppy.
Now, we've got so much to tell you that we're going to have to fill you in with the background pretty quickly.
Look, only 4 pieces to go.
There. Now, Mum and Dad.
They're separated.
They were both really nice people.
They were just nice in totally different ways.
Mum's a nurse.
I would love to be able to say that you won't feel a thing, Mr. Jessup, but it would be a lie, I'm afraid. This is going to be spectacularly painful. OK, just bite the edge of that table.
She works in casualty, which is a bit stressful, looking after people who've had heart attacks or been in road accidents.
Or got their tie caught in the food processor and been sucked in head first.
Not everyone finds that kind of thing funny, you know.
Sorry.
So when she gets home, she generally lets her hair down.
Slumping in front of the telly with a bowl of cold baked beans.
And a gin and tonic.
OK, Derek, the fortnight holiday for two in Mustique at the 5-star San Bernardino Hotel is yours if you can keep this ferret down your trousers for 30 seconds.
That poor
OK,
ferret.
Andrea, start
Isn't
the
a real
clock.
one. Well, that's what Janice at work says. Her boyfriend's a cameraman. It's electric, apparently. Mind you, she said it blew a fuse when they were filming the last series and electrocuted this man and gave him the most dreadful burns.
She likes parties too.
And she hates ironing and washing socks.
She's the only person in the family who's ever done a bungee jump.
Where's Dad?
He's an astronaut.
Okay, proceed round the module and give me a visual on the hula gasket. Do you copy?
You do tell some whoppers.
OK, he's a computer programmer.
And he doesn't like letting his hair down much at all.
He likes listening to classical music.
And having ironed handkerchiefs and using silver polish on all the cutlery and keeping everything tidy.
All right. Where are my secateurs? What are they doing?
Joe was cutting his toenails.
Of course.
And he's brilliant with maths and homework and stuff. And he scanned in a photo of my headmistress and put her face and all the demons in Catacomb on my computer so I can vaporise her 276 times a day.
Come here, you piece of human slime, so that I can beat you with the cane of Argaroth and put you into detention for eternity!
It was an opposites attract kind of thing when Mum and Dad got together.
Dad liked Mum because she made things fun.
Happy birthday.
Oh, right, great. You bought the exercise bike.
Well, go on, open it.
You did get me the Mozart.
You should have seen your face.
And Mum liked Dad because he was really kind and reliable and sorted.
Jane, relax. You are going to be on that plane. There's the motorcycle courier now. Your passport will be at the airport in 45 minutes.
And then it was an opposites drive each other up the wall kind of thing.
Because Dad ended up doing all the ironing and sock washing, and Mum always left crusty bits of pie all over the plates whenever she did the washing up. And Dad didn't really like parties very much.
Or bungee jumping.
Or Mum leaving half-full bowls of baked beans all over the place.
Oh! What brainless idiot left this here?
This one, actually.
Jane, this is a sofa. Sofas are for sitting on. Bowls of food go on the table.
Stick your trousers in the washing machine and get those green cords from the wardrobe.
Jane, I am meeting the managing director of Zhang Technology Systems in 20 minutes.
It was awful.
Mum even hit Dad with a frying pan once.
But that was an accident. The handle came off.
It was full of fried eggs and she was waving it at him.
And we got kind of caught in the middle.
That's it. You're cooking your own breakfast from now on.
That sounds like an excellent idea to me.
Hey, come on, I'm sure it was an accident.
Oh, yeah, you should have seen the way she was waving
a mess of his house.
You're behaving like children.
Shut up!
So we had to go and have therapy, all of us, with this counsellor.
Jennifer.
She was really nice.
OK, so it's Emily's birthday. Colin, you buy a birthday cake and hide it in the tumble dryer as a surprise. But Joe, you accidentally turn the tumble dryer on. And Colin, you're having this kind of panic attack because of all this chocolate icing getting into the heating mechanism. So there's a lot of tension in the air.
And she said she'd do her best to try and sort us all out.
And we went to see her twice a week for months, and we talked and she listened.
And finally, Mum and Dad decided that if we all stayed living together, we'd end up killing each other, so it would be best if we didn't all live together.
And we stopped having counselling.
Except Dad, he kept on having it because he's a real mess.
So, what with Mum and Dad's marriage falling apart and us all going to therapy, and Mum and Dad deciding they had to split up and everyone going crazy and Dad going extra crazy, it was all a bit traumatic.
But we helped them through it.
Yeah, you have to remember that 37 is a very difficult time in a grown-up's life.
It's like a stage they go through.
They get depressed, they do stupid things.
It's hormones, I think.
We were very supportive.
And eventually Dad bought this house a couple of miles away.
And he moved out.
So we turned into a two-home family. And then Mum met Roger.
She's working in casualty one Saturday night.
And this bloke comes in.
And he's a builder and they've been painting this old lady's house.
She has this piano and this Irish wolfhound.
And he sits down and plays something, and the dog obviously doesn't like what he's playing because it jumps on the lid.
And it weighed about a ton.
Well, I hope this old lady's paying you well.
I was doing it for free, actually.
That's nice of you. Well, you look after...
Oh!
I'm so sorry, I forgot.
No, it's all right. I didn't feel a thing. Well, except...
Look,
I
was just...
how about...
Guys, quickly! Mr. Brown, stop breathing.
I'm sorry, I've got to go. OK, Brenda, I'm on my way!
And I thought I'd never see her again.
But he was wrong, because he did see her again. Except that was later.
Who are you?
I'm Joe. You haven't met me yet. Anyway, I'm not supposed to be here. See you around. Bye.
This is Dad's place. We spend half our time here.
Hello, you two. Not there, Joe. Hang it on the coat stand.
Where everything is ultra tidy.
And he never runs out of loo paper.
And he keeps all his soup tins in alphabetical order. And his fridge is like an operating theatre.
What is this?
Bread mould. We're doing science with it.
I mean, he's Dad, and I love him to bits, but can you imagine living with somebody that bleaches their toothbrush? Luckily, we spend the other half of the week here.
And being here is great because Mum doesn't get cross about me playing Tarzan. Or turning the sofa into a submarine. No! Or accidentally putting my shirt in the washing machine with a chocolate bar in the pocket.
What exactly is this?
Biscuity fudge with a soft raisin filling, I think.
But it is a bit of a zoo.
There's something in the laundry basket.
And you never know what's going to happen next.
I knew I should have paid that electricity bill.
Anyway, to get back to Mum and Roger, she comes home from work and mentions this dishy guy whose hand she's bandaged. And I say, give him a ring.
I haven't got his phone number.
And even if I did get it off Kathy on the desk.
Can't go around ringing up strange men out of the blue. I'm a respectable woman.
Which was a bit rich coming from someone who pinched Dr. Taggart's bottom on the ward round 4 weeks ago.
That was only to make the point about him pinching Sister Wicksteed's bottom.
I know. And besides...
If we go out on a date, he'll probably end up going home in an ambulance.
Mum had a bit of bad luck with dates. I mean, there was Brian. Poor guy, they met up for a drink at the Barge and Pineapple and he acted like he hadn't been to the shops in 5 years, let alone out with a woman, drank 5 pints of cider to calm himself down and...
Brian?
As for Christopher...
I know it's a cliché to tell you what a very attractive woman you are, but...
Christopher?
Champion Jehoshaphat, my wife.
Then there was Edward, who went into Joe's room by mistake and saw the tank where Joe keeps his pet boa constrictor, Mr. Squeezy, and had a panic attack and passed out.
Should have got his hand in the tank. Then I'd have given him a run for his money.
Mum, there's a strange man lying on the floor of my bedroom and he doesn't look very well.
So I think I'm better off sticking to being single for the moment.
And then the weirdest thing happened. How many builders does this happen to in 1 week? So I say, hi, Roger. And I'm thinking this sounds pretty cool when he says...
Hi, Emily. It's written on your bag.
Oh, yeah.
But Roger's not written on mine, so...
My mum did the bandages.
Ah.
And then I completely forgot to tell Mum when I got in because I stepped in a present from package coming up the path. So it wasn't until she and I were sitting round at the end of supper and Mum said...
He was probably married anyway.
that I suddenly remembered. So I said, he separated from his wife, Ursula, about 1.5 years ago. She went off to India to find herself, and herself was obviously pretty well hidden because she's still there looking for it. He lives with his 3 kids, David, Felicity and Robbie, and runs a small building and decorating company. And he really can play the piano, or could, and it was Beethoven's Moonlight Sonata which sent the Irish Wolfhound up the wall. He's quite dishy, isn't he?
How on earth do you...
So I explained how we'd met and told her I'd got his phone number, and I said, give him a ring. But she goes all dithery.
I'm not sure about this. I really don't want to make a fool of myself.
And I'm thinking, oh well, leave it, but...
I mean, what if his wife comes back from India?
So she is interested.
He was nice, though, wasn't he?
So I said, why not just give him a ring? Invite him round for supper.
But that's so cheeky.
Be cheeky.
Hello? Roger Smart.
Roger? Hi. It's, Jane. I mean, you don't know me. Or rather, you do know me. My daughter, Emily, she, you met her at the bus stop.
A couple of minutes and they were off, getting on like a house on fire.
The guy who stopped breathing? Oh, it wasn't serious. The stray dog took a fancy to his kebab and took a chunk out of his leg. No. He stopped breathing because he was just finishing off the kebab when Sister Anderson dropped the dressing tray onto the wound and he choked on it.
After about 15 minutes of this stuff, Mum finally took the plunge and asked him round for supper.
Dinner would be wonderful.
Well, bye then. 7 o'clock on Thursday.
Welcome to the world of the modern woman.
I'll get it!
I've just been thinking.
What?
You two are going to be here on Thursday, aren't you?
So, if I was in his position, I'd probably want to see what I was letting myself in for.
I'm sure he will. It's just a question of how. I seem to remember that very nice Jason chap meeting Joe doing 25 miles an hour across the living room on his bicycle.
Oh, astonishing! And he's going for the stairs!
But he was only coming to mend the washing machine.
I know, but the principle's the same. He was rather nice, wasn't he?
Itching powder. Infield soap. Excellent. Toby, he's my best friend. He saw them advertised in the back of this comic, and they do loads of stuff and they're really cheap. He got this whoopee cushion and these plastic flies you put into ice cubes, so the ice cubes melt and the flies float to the surface. Hey, throwing caps. Magic!
Joe, listen, I'm inviting a friend round for dinner on Thursday. He's called Roger.
Is he like a boyfriend? And you're going to fall in love with him and have to get divorced from Dad and then get married to him and he's going to move in and become our stepdad?
Wasn't planning quite that far ahead.
Good. Just checking.
You see, he is sensitive about these things.
I don't think anyone that shares their bedroom with a boa constrictor counts as sensitive.
What's in that parcel, by the way? I'm going to feel a whole lot safer if we can somehow manage to pack that one off to Toby's place for the evening. I don't want Roger being maimed or terrorised on our first date.
She was right, of course. My darling brother does have a genius for creating disasters at the worst possible moment. Like the day of Mum's first big job interview.
So, what do you reckon?
Dress like that, avoid falling over the furniture and the job will be yours. So, Mum rang Toby's mum and organised to have Joe disappeared for the evening, and Thursday rolled its way around. Mum got her hair done by Ramon down at Chow Bella next to the laundrette.
What do you think?
You'll knock him dead.
Well, that won't be much use, will it?
And we played five-a-side football against St Joseph's, and I scored a hat-trick.
Oh, number 3! Sheer football heaven! A double chocolate goal with whipped cream and fudge sauce!
Emily Parker, star striker and pin-up of the school football squad, and sadly the only team member that doesn't have serious acne, use aftershave like it's sheep dip, and think it's really funny to drop your pants and press your buttocks onto the window of a bus. But there you go. Whoa! My ball! Oh, what are you doing here?
Me and Toby, we kind of played this practical joke on Toby's mum and got thrown out. I said he could come back here as well, but he said he'd just sit in the shed for a few hours until things had calmed down.
Well, just keep your head down, all right? This is a big night for Mum and don't mess it up.
Hey, look at this mug. It's got a plastic fog on the inside, so when you tip it up and drink out of it, the fog kind of comes up out of the coffee. Brilliant, eh?
No, we can start with
Mum!
salad. I mean, I'll put those really nice cordon bleu tortilla chip things out, of course.
Look, just relax. He's coming round to see you. It's not a restaurant.
I was wondering where you were. I've just had Toby's mum on the phone.
Ah.
Quite. She recommended I give you a good walloping. Luckily, I'm only going to make you write her a grovelling note and go round there tomorrow with some flowers bought out of your pocket money. But on the other hand, I could just give you the good walloping.
Oh, right. Well, I'll just go and go then.
What about that nice seafood soup thing and then my veggie lasagna?
Great, anything. Just do it and stop dithering. Though, I'll check the sell-by date on those shrimps. You don't want to do an Uncle Barry on him.
This is Uncle Barry. He's Mum's brother.
Came round for Sunday lunch one weekend last summer.
That nice seafood soup thing.
Tasted delicious.
We chatted about Auntie Mary.
Who'd been charged with dangerous driving because she was doing 85 on the motorway and couldn't actually see over the steering wheel.
Then I headed off for a late shift and 20 minutes later, Barry was brought in on a stretcher.
Food poisoning. Felt fine till I got through the front door. Margaret said, "You look a bit pale," and suddenly it was stomach cramps, sprint for the toilet, life flashing before my eyes, out like a light, and ring for an ambulance.
It was so embarrassing.
But it's all right. He didn't die or anything.
But next time Jane invites me around, I'm taking my own sandwiches, just in case.
Consume by next Monday. See? Safe as houses.
Let's just double-check. Package.
What are you doing?
It's like a canary in a mine shaft. If package kills over before dinner, you give the fish soup a miss and I take him to the vet.
Crafty.
Real soap, inky soap. See? You can't tell the difference, can you?
Yeah, so he's coming round in about 6 minutes, and Mum's trying to be really cool and unromantic about it, even though she got hair done and everything. This is my friend Lisa, by the way. We have a gossip most evenings.
Shh.
Yeah, I've got my fingers crossed, but you know what it's like around our house. It'll probably end up with a dog being sick all over him or Joe setting light to his hair somehow.
Look, itching powder. What do you reckon? I think I should take it into school and put some into Nigel Garrett's football socks. Oh, no! Hi, Roger, come in.
Hello again.
Yeah, it's him.
Hello. Let me take your coat.
Kind of fanciable, but it's got sideburns.
Take no notice of her.
Yeah, I know, but Mum's into body hair.
I do apologise for my children.
Got to go, I'm afraid. Can't miss this.
Got many more?
Only this one, thank goodness.
Hi, I'm Roger.
Sit down, I'll get you a drink.
Whoa! How'd you do that?
Oh, bit of a set to with some aliens the other night. Stepped out of the kitchen to find this Star Cruiser on the patio. Small purple bloke with a head like a lizard. Asked him what he was up to. Barbecue fingers.
He's lying. He was playing this old lady's piano and he was supposed to be papering her living room and her dog jumped on the lid and broke his fingers. He's called Joe, by the way.
That's still pretty cool.
Beer, wine, gin and tonic, milk?
Beer would be great.
Have a seat.
No! No, just, do you want to come upstairs and see my snake?
Roger doesn't want to see your snake.
What kind of snake you got?
A boa constrictor. He's called Mr. Squeezy. Come on.
Just keep your fingers out the way and don't make mouse noises, okay?
Oh, right.
We buy him dead mice and keep them in the freezer, but snakes normally only eat live ones, so I warm them up in the microwave and waggle them in front of him, and then he thinks they're alive because he's got a really small brain. Your beer.
Thanks.
You've got 3 minutes to get him back downstairs in one piece, okay?
Okay. Do you think you can mend the derailleur on my bike?
I'm having trouble brushing my teeth at the moment, let alone... Joe, do you think Mr. Squeezy would like to go back in his tank now?
So, after he'd been de-squeezed and he chatted to Mum for a bit, the two of them finally sat down to eat. Soup of the day, salmonella-free seafood.
Emily?
Appear to have a bit of a problem here, nurse.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Hang on a second.
What have I done?
Stand there, don't move. Now, what do you fancy? Conversational French, Watership Down, or Dr. Frankenturnip and the Robot Dinner Ladies?
Dr. Frankenturnip.
An excellent choice. Hello? Perfect. Now, if you don't mind, I've got to go and do some homework, so enjoy!
So go on then. Tell me all about how a builder and decorator ends up doing up old ladies' houses for free and knowing how to play Beethoven's Moonlight Sonata.
So I told her.
And I told him all about getting saucepans off small boys' heads and extracting splinters from people's eyeballs.
You said you weren't going to mention that again.
Oh, sorry, I forgot.
And we had a really nice chat.
And we found out we had loads in common.
Hyperactive children.
Untidiness.
Great soup, by the way.
Thanks. Going on camping holidays?
Eating huge fried breakfast in bed with eggy bread on winter's mornings.
Listening to disco classics of the 70s.
I've got the same tape in the car.
Eating food straight from the fridge.
All black and white horror films.
He'd even been bungee jumping.
So they had the soup and got onto the lasagna, and I was doing okay. But then we got to the bit where Jack and his family are barricaded into their house, and it's surrounded by 200 robot dinner ladies.
Quick, said Dad. Grab that hammer and help me nail this plank to the window. Jack grabbed the hammer, but it was already too late.
Joe?
They were breaking through the glass with their gravy ladles. He could see their ice-blue robot eyes spinning in their sockets.
Joe?
They were aiming the barrels of the lumpy custard cannons into the room.
Joe! Come on, I'll clean you up. You wipe that lasagna off the table and try replugging your brain in while you're at it.
Plug your brain in. Shut up, Joe. Don't do that. Who put chewing gum all over the dog?
Holy Maroney! Just wait till I see that manager at the chemist. This isn't soap, it's boot polish.
Luckily, Roger had a good sense of humour and he wasn't too freaked out. Mum hosed him down and fed him the rest of the lasagna herself while Joe made himself scarce. Then Mum apologised and said...
I'm sorry, you must think we live in a disaster movie.
And Roger laughed and said...
Oh, that's nothing. My son David and his mate Nosh putting petrol in the moped outside of the house the other day. Nosh lit a cigarette. No window in the front room.
Were they all right?
Amazingly, mind you, Nosh had to wear a hat for a couple of weeks while his hair grew back. But, apart from that...
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just a bit...
Yeah, I know what you mean. If it's not fleas again, we shampooed package with that vile stuff only last weekend.
Oh, it's all right. I'm sure it'll be fine.
At which point I came in and asked Mum what on earth was happening.
Something horrible in Roger's coffee cup, and I think Package has managed to get this sofa infested with fleas again.
Actually, there might be a simpler explanation. Itching powder.
Joe!
What?
That was your frog mug, wasn't it?
That wasn't real soap, was it?
No.
You'd think there was a limit to the number of moronic things a small boy could do in a day. The pièce de résistance was falling over and landing on the 47 throwing caps he had in his back pocket.
Emily, can I buy a £5?
What for?
Well, I've got to buy a card and flowers for Toby's mum. Then I've got to take the cushion and the towel in the bathroom to the dry cleaners. And then...
I thought this was coming out of your pocket money.
It is, but I've still got to pay Toby back for the itching powder and the inky soap and the frog mug.
You do realise you're never going to get anyone to fix your bike if you scare away every man that Mum brings round to this house?
It was an accident. Kind of.